Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator Junior Andrew. What is up, guys? Thanks for joining in this Tuesday afternoon. And today we are keeping it simple and going through the motions. We are out in the Peter Car 579. We do have one of the paint jobs from the Classic Stripe paint job that was released with Oregon. So we've got white, blue, and a little bit of a darker gold in there. Right now we are sitting in Tucson, Arizona. Our first load is going over to Ehrenberg and charged. And one thing that I do have with the trailer today, let's see if I can get back here. Well, we're gonna have to get pulled out and then I will show you, but in version 133 we did get a lift gate for the dry vans. That's what I am running on the box today. So without any further waiting, we're gonna climb into the truck, get an MX-13 500 horsepower fired up, and we're gonna get moving on down the road. And get my seat moved around here and everything else, and TrackIR all adjusted. We're set and ready. Let's get on moving here. Alright, now that we're away from the door, and there is the liftgate that we've got on the wagon today. And that's going to be tough to get out of here because I cannot see now. We're just slowly going out. We're good. Yeah, I'm sorry, driver, made you stop. Yeah, I have not driven this truck in like forever, and normally when I do run it, I dress it up in an owner-operator style. Not today. We're pretty much going to be sticking with a base truck. Stupid brakes. Whoops. Hey, Miles, how are you doing today? Oh, that probably cost me $1,000 there. Now watch this guy get up here and stop too. Good afternoon, Miles. I'm not sure if I said that or not. Okay, I guess I did say, asked how you were going. Yeah, my mind today is a little bit forgetful, but that's not typical of, well, it's actually quite typical for a Tuesday. one thing I do want to do, I just feel like I'm sitting a little lower than I should be. There we go, that's better. Hey Martin, how's it going today? Actually, I gave up on that skin because I couldn't get everything lined up on the truck to the way it was supposed to. The template is a kind of a pain in the butt to work with. And with that Mac Anthem, there's a big old window sitting in the passenger door, so the logos, half of it would have been cut off, and it's like I'm not putting one smaller or moving it and having things look uneven on the doors, because a lot of companies do make sure that those logos are perfectly matched for the doors and whatnot, so I just gave up on it. I could have moved the company logo to the, say, like one of the front of the sleeper. I could have done that, and I might actually redo the skin. It's very simple, actually. So, I mean, and of course it's Ani Mod Truck. The company doesn't run any of these trucks. So basically I would have my creator liberty if you wanted to say on what I could do. Oh yeah, Viper was updated the day 134 came out. It was just a simple fix of changing the version, since they have it locked to a version for the game. Oh, I'd love to have some rain. It's been freezing rain here all day long. International Lone Star, and that's been known for quite a while because of the teaser thread on the SCS forums. SCS just officially announced it during the stream was all. The other truck that is currently pictured in the teaser thread is a 2018 Cascadia. Not recently, I haven't, Junior. I've basically given up on using Viper's Peterbilt and the Outlaw Peterbilt only because they literally take my FPS. I mean, literally with my system, I shouldn't have any problems running this game, but with those two mods, my FPS is down in the 40s and 50s. And sitting right now, I'm running 110, 115 FPS. Of course, we are in the middle of nowhere, but those two mods running in this area here, I'd be on the upper end of the 50 side. Greetings, Zach. How are you doing this wonderful Tuesday afternoon? Oh no, we're just getting started. One truck I really wish they would redo is this 579. Keep it the way it is, but now that they've done an ultra loft of the 579, a full sleeper kind of like the 387 and 587s that were out, I would love to see this truck redone. Well, the logo isn't the issue, Martin. It's more of the way the Anthem passenger door is with that big old window in it. I'll be honest with you, Zach, I'm not a very good skinner at all. Alright, you guys pick where we go here since we've only got 4 loads. Looks like no matter what we're doing, we're going to be going up, well, we're going to continue across 10 and go up Interstate 5. So, where do we go? Sacramento, Eureka, or do we go up to Oregon and go to Klamath Falls or Medford? Alright, Junior, you were the first one to answer. Sacramento it is. This MX-13 that I'm running is only 500 horsepower, and it's 1850 on the torque. For what we're going to be doing, this is going to actually be the perfect engine today. I don't need to be running 600 horsepower, and definitely don't need 2050 on the torque. Just have to remember that everything is not about horsepower, and figure it this way. Horsepower is how fast you're going to go, torque is how quickly you are going to pull. Alright, we will go to Medford after Sacramento. Hopefully there will be something there that takes us up that way. That Volvo was slow. Basically, we're going to be on 58 on the cruise all the way up to Sacramento. The only time we're probably really going to slow down is going to be going up Grapevine Hill. Sorry to hear that, Gary. Well, what you're looking for, Martin, is going to be a mix of horsepower and torque. So depending on what you're going to be hauling, you really don't need 2050 on torque unless you're going to be doing, say, like special transport or heavy hauls. Otherwise, you can get away with 1850, and you really don't need to run a 625 horsepower engine if you're going to be doing most dry van freight. A 500 will work just fine for that. Well, we've got ourselves a rolling roadblock up here. Yeah, there's that big old window I'm talking about there on the Mac Anthem. And I finally figured out why Nightbot is throwing the same thing twice in a row so short apart. One of those is for Mixer, the other is for YouTube, since I have those chats linked. So you guys are able to chat cross-platform. .455 and headlights are on already for the AI? What the heck? Are there gonna be rain clouds coming or something? I've never seen that before. And pretty much that's a good place to start with, Martin. And really you don't need an 18 for doing regular dry van or reefer. You can get away with a 10 or a 13 with those. I just run 18 all the time because I'm too lazy to go into my controls and change the transmission over to a 10 or a 13. as much as I want Washington to be here like yesterday, because I'm sure it's going to be awesome, I had mentioned this in a stream last week, we'll probably be getting that if I am assuming correctly. And more than likely I'm going to be thinking that's going to be coming with the 135 update. We'll get 135, and then maybe I'm going to say within a week we will have Washington. So I could see that coming early summer for Washington, late spring for 135. Was that the Monster Energy one for the FLD that I did, Zach? Yeah, I never learned to drive a 13 or an 18 when I went to tractor trailer school. All we had were straight 9s and straight 10s. So basically a 13 is pretty much a 10-speed with a splitter on the top side. An 18 is going to be the same as a 9-speed with a splitter on every single gear. Then you can throw a little bit of a mix in there, and they do have a 15 speed, which is going to be a straight 10 with a splitter on everything but the top side. Excuse me, a 13 is a 9 with a split on the top. An 18 is a split on every single gear. A 15 will be a 10 with a split on the top side. I'm sorry, I nearly screwed myself up there. The thing at Super 10 is there will be an additional gear or two once you get into 10th that the truck automatically shifts on. Don't quote me on that because I really do not know. That's just my guess. We'll see you, Junior. It definitely is not Black Dog. It's not really over the top. Even though that movie isn't about trucking, it's a good part of the movie. But more than likely, I'm going to say it's going to be Convoy. And Black Dog just portrays truckers in the totally wrong way. Going with Convoy, I mean, granted, it's not the best way to perceive a trucker, but that's what it was back when the movie was made. Truckers were seen as kind of like an outlaw. Yeah, my handle back when I was driving was actually, I named myself after a snake, Cobra. would say it's one of the more popular ones. WR Valo, how's it going today? Welcome to the live stream. Whoa, bull hauler, what the heck you doing? Yeah, let's get up there. Nope, changed my mind. Good evening, Brenton. How are you doing this fine Tuesday? Oh, I could look it up on my own, Martin. No need to send a video. Hey, David, how's it going today? Not doing too bad at all. As long as I don't lose power, I am gonna be good. We're getting hammered right now with freezing rain, and my power's already clicked off 3 times this afternoon. wasn't long enough to where like my clock started flashing or anything like that, and just quick off and back on. So it sounded like maybe something hit a power line. That was the only thing I can think of. What I should have done was a updated mod was released the other day on the SES forums. It was the rubber duck truck along with the fuel trailer. I should have went and grabbed that mod and ran that today. Sparko, what's up today? We're on our way up to Sacramento, Breton, and then we're going to be going up to Medford. Yeah, Coda's going to become the Medford Meteor. That's if I can find a load going to Medford, that is. Well, I've got heat. I've already ate dinner, so yeah, I'm good and ready to go. And yeah, I'm gonna be really good. My house is nice and warm, no complaints. My day has been pretty good besides the weather. I actually do not know Sparko because I only use a desktop for my computer. I don't have a laptop. However, what I do recommend though is they are being able to fit graphics cards into them. Make sure you get one that has a dedicated graphics card. Which model kit, Zach? Dedicated means it's not an integrated graphics. You'll have both a CPU and a GPU. Yes, it does, Brenton. You should not have any issues. Hey, Thomas, how's it going today? $359, great truck. From my understanding, Sparko, if you do have, say, a Best Buy near you, the Acer Nitros, they are not bad. And it definitely does depend on your budget of what you can get. I don't think you're that old, Thomas. Yeah, for a 359, it would look best having one of those coffin sleepers, which is like a 36-inch sleeper, and that is it. There's like mega construction on the 5. This is like my 4th work zone that I'm going to be going through. Oh, hell, I'm older than you, Thomas. I don't sound it, but I am. In a probably, well, let's see, 2.5 months, I'm going to be 46. You know, Brenton, it might not be since SCS redid Tonopah. However, one thing I wouldn't mind is even if they yank out the roads, give us the companies with the way that was set up. Because that was I loved going through Tonopah with that mod. Yeah, I sound about half my age is what I do. And here's the funny part, at work, people still call me ma'am. Yes, people think I am a girl. Yeah, whoever knew us old farts like playing trucking games? Okay, you got me beat there, Thomas. I've only got one bad wheel. Yeah, more than likely that just needs a version update in the version SII file. That's all that is going to be required, Breton. And pretty much you shouldn't have any issues if you know what you're doing. You can hop into there and actually get that changed already. Yes, I was, Zach. Oh, my left knee is shot from bowling. Oh wait, there's a stoplight up here. Duh. It makes me wonder what the sound is going to be like on the Lone Star. I hope it's a whole lot better than the current sounds that we have. That is correct. And the first Superman movie, I actually remember going to the theaters and watching that with my dad. Oh, blindside back time. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, that was Superman 2, which was 1980, I believe. Or was that, I can't remember when the first Superman, that was 78. So it was 81 for Superman 2. Holy moly, I cut that way too soon. Tell me about it. Yeah, I'm being picky, even though I could have unloaded here. I just want to get myself square into the door. Alright, bump the dock, we'll pull up so I don't lose XP. Boom. There we go. Alright, let's see, we got anything going to Medford from here? Nope, let's check the regular cargo market. Hey, Medford just picking up at another Walbert. Yeah, the one that I remember the most, one of my toys, was the Tonka trucks. Nowadays, they're pretty much all plastic. The one that I had back in the late 70s, early 80s was full metal. You don't find toys like that anymore. Oh, that's going to be a fun spot to get in. straighten out here and we'll be good to go. There we go. I gave my kid my Galaxy S6, and I'm hoping it was pretty much well, the phone looked brand new, even though I used it for 3 years. Hopefully he doesn't shatter the Gorilla Glass all over it. Stupid Subaru. Detour, and we just whipped out a car, but we're going around this because that's really gonna screw us up. I just want to know where the detour is at. La 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 la. Whoops. Sorry. If I just put the Smurfs theme into anybody's head, I'm not sorry. Okay, here's the accident scene. What do we've got? Can we get by on the shoulder? No. Are you kidding me? Alright, we're going to solve this problem here very quickly. This should be right where we were at. And another one. Are you kidding me? And we're just gonna teleport by. Yep, Coda the cheater. if we took that detour, we would have had to go over to San Francisco and then go up the 101 into, well, outside of Eureka, and then cut across through the forest into Medford that way. I didn't feel like doing that. One second here, guys. I forgot I had something enabled on my button box and I had to pop back out. It was my Jake brake. I left it turned on, and when I save a game I come back into it, the on position is actually off. So hop to the menu, turn it off, and then boom. Now I can take a look over and realize that my Jake brake is on and the way it should be on my button box. Oh, that sunrise looks amazing over there. I'm not really on multiplayer a whole lot, Sparkle, and if I am, I'm normally not streaming because it is extremely boring unless you are running with people. If you guys think I'm going to be, say if I do a multiplayer stream and I'm running by myself, you will hardly ever see any other trucks. Wish I had a sign on the back of the trailer like the custom 53 footer with a placard there that says "Flash me on board." If you run across me in multiplayer at all anytime, Zach, make sure you say hello. My name on there is Amazing ATS, the same as the channel's name. notice with 134 also, the Dear John colors, the yellow and green from the tractors, are now gone. They're all blue and red. I'm guessing to avoid any copyright issues from for Farm Sim 17, 19, 15, I don't think SES wants the trouble. Oh, darn it. I should have stopped back there for fuel. I had completely forgot about this. We are going to run out. Well, we still got enough for 250 miles. If we can find something here that's going to be right off, maybe up around Hornbrook, we should be all right. Actually, with this, we should be able to get up to Medford before we get some go-go juice. Going up a grade sure is not helping the fuel mileage. And there was a fuel station there, but yeah, we could have got back on here too. Oh well, we're gonna go all the way up to Medford and hopefully we don't run out. how the heck did you average 1 mile to a gallon? I mean, the worst fuel mileage that I've ever got was running Viper's Pete, and that was right around 4 miles to a gallon for what I was doing for that particular stream. Hey Logan, how are you doing this fine Tuesday? Welcome to the live stream. A rig and roll, I've heard of it, never played it. And of course, we are going to get the port of entry way station. No idea, Martin, because I don't make soup from scratch. I'm one of the canned guys. Oh, well, we got dual way stations here. Sweet! Now, that I did not know. I always thought it was the one in the front until I looked over. It's like, what is that? Yeah, 2 state maps this year. We've already got Washington confirmed. What was dropped during the anniversary stream was Pavel said Red Rock. Well, that's a pretty much a blatant giveaway of Utah. And then more than likely we will be, if everything goes good with international, we'll be getting the Lone Star this year in addition. If you think about it, the pre-pass systems that the states that do have them, that is a way in motion. If you're close to the limit, they're going to pull you in and take a look. Otherwise, they're going to give you the bypass and let you keep going. Now, what I would love to see in the game is a risk-reward type system for overweight fines. You know the trailer is going to be overweight, but it is your choice on whether to take it or not. Now, if you have enough axles and the trailer is long enough to get that weight spread out, there wouldn't be an issue. Have a good one, Zach. Alright, let's see where we can go. We're gonna get more empty... No, I don't want to do empty pallets again. Let's see what else we got here. Don't want to go back down into California. Where can we go? Why not? Let's go up to Portland. But first thing I need to do is get myself some go-go juice. Yeah, and you guys heard that little grind there? I always say if you can't find it, grind it. And I'm not sure why people keep spreading that rumor. TX11 will make it easier, but SES has never said anything about console, about whether or not it is coming. I'm not sure how that rumor gets started. don't need to worry about running out of fuel. We should be good and ready to go now. Peter car dealers. In New Mexico, that will be in Albuquerque. Arizona, it's in Flagstaff. Nevada, they are in Reno. In California, Bakersfield. And in Oregon, that is going to be in Medford. We should see Texas sometime in 2020. I'm hoping. That is one of the states that SCS wants to get done. I don't see it coming to console anytime soon, actually. I must have missed my turn. Darn it. Oh, I'm stupid. That's right. We're just going to flip a U-turn right in the intersection here. Ah, thank goodness I was paying attention there. Not. wow. I forgot to step on the clutch, hit the dock, and we stalled it. How bad was that? Oh, the stupid AI wants to sit there. I'm gonna go. For those of you who are watching who are not subscribed, if you do want to see more content like this, make sure you do hit that red subscribe button. You want to get a notification every time I go live, go ahead and hit the gray bell after you hit subscribe. That way you will get an email every time I upload a video or actually do go live. And if you are enjoying today's live stream, make sure you leave the stream a thumbs up. And the more thumbs up that we get, the higher we get on possibly getting onto YouTube's front page for live streaming. should be a chicken coop coming up here very soon. Chances are we're gonna get pulled into it too. Easily by far Oregon. Washington is going to be just as good. I thought New Mexico was great when it came out in 2017. Oregon totally blows away Oregon with the realism factor. In all those little towns, the speed limit changes. I couldn't ask for anything better from SCS. Now, when we get to Texas, what are they going to do there? I would have no idea, but hopefully we'll get livestock trailers with Texas. anyone is interested in what gear I am running to play American Truck Simulator, if you click on show more below the video, expand that window, my computer specs along with my trucking gear are all listed in there. The only thing left that I really think they need to add to Oregon is just one more section of the Oregon 140 from Medford over into Klamath Falls. I am glad that they finally did connect the 140 from Lakeview to just north of Winnemucca. That is a huge thing to get into the state. That way we don't need to go through Klamath Falls all the time, and we don't need to go up to Ontario and go back down into the state. Don't know what the differences are going to be, Martin. More than likely with every state that SCS releases, in order to keep that up to date, Mantrid is probably removing that state from the main download. Exactly, Breton. Well, of course, SES Washington is going to have a whole lot more to it than Coast to Coast Washington. In the areas right now in Coast to Coast that are nearly complete is going to be the southeast of the USA, so Florida, Georgia, and then they've just did some rework down in the Louisiana area, so that's getting better and better. It's just going to take a little bit more time. SCS Washington is going to have way more than what Coast to Coast could ever add. Some parts of Canada Dream are really nice, other parts are meh. And that's just my personal opinion, though. Hey, Steven, what's up today? And if that's going in this corner over here, we're not doing that. Alright, we're gonna try that. More than likely it's gonna be a pain in the ass, but we're gonna try it. Blindside backing in this game is a, needless to say, a real PETA. I made tacos for dinner. Let's try this another way. Since it's not back in that corner, let's try to do a C side and get in there instead of doing a blind side. Yeah, we should be able to get in here now. The other parking spot is on the other side of that white trailer, and talk about that one's a pain in the butt. wasn't too bad. I am going to call it quits here for this evening, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy today's live stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, hit that red subscribe button and enable notifications by clicking on the gray bell. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday nights. As always, keep the shiny side up, and we'll see you on the flip-flop.